Alright guys, got some important information for you today regarding the Doom Raid and Nebula's place in it, in the tech Doom Raid. We're going to specifically look at the boss node and what she brings there. Obviously using all the other nodes because you're going to have to. But we're just going to look at the strengths she has, and right now I actually recommend her as the third best tech character to bring in. Not only because of her value outside of the Doom Raid, namely in Arena with Infinity Watch and War with Infinity Watch, but the actual mechanics that she brings to the Doom Raid are fantastic. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into that. So this isn't my footage, this is my buddy Red's footage for my alliance, so shout out to Red. He's got a bunch of ISO blues. He's rocking with Doc Ock, Shuri, Nebula, Doom, and Kestrel. I think Shuri's necessary for the tech lane, if for only the first node. But after that, I think she's the most replaceable character here. So he's gonna go ahead and open up with the special. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna move my face over here. Whoop. He opens up with the Nebula special, which applies 2 vulnerables because he's got ISO level 3 on her, and then it gives her counterattack. So when she gets attacked, she goes and she puts more vulnerables out there. He has the basic T4. Now this is important because every time she does her basic, or does an assist, or does a counterattack, she's gonna get speed up, which is gonna make her go faster. Now what I'll say is, when I bring Nebula into the Doom Raid, I'm never going to use her ultimate. It doesn't do any damage. Her real strength is going to be in that percentile damage from the basic and applying vulnerables, which she'll do on her counterattacks. Her basic and her special will apply it. And when she gets that 20% assist chance. So why is it so important to have these vulnerables out there? Well, increased damage, as well as Kestrel and Doom. So, like, it's going to provide them with so many extra basic attacks, which is huge for this. You'll see he actually gets very bad RNG, 20% chance, but over the course of this match, he rarely gets the assist until the last 40 seconds. And without having that basic, he would have timed out here. So, Shuri gets super low, and you'll see here, he uses the ultimate, which does chain and put heal block on people, which is cool. The basic would have done about 60 to 80,000 more damage, especially on that Black Bolt. So there you go. He's already halfway through the node at this point. So he's making use of those vulnerables, and here he does make the right call. He goes ahead and he applies a slow, as well as hitting a defense target. So that's going to slow the Black Bolt down, which is great. Now he's going to turn to the rescue. Now I would have done a couple things different here, but on the whole, it's perfectly fine what he does. It's good even, because he's going to win. I would be attacking the Electro here personally, but he goes for the Crystal. So here comes the basic. Watch the damage here. 150,000? Wow, that's absolutely crazy. That extra 5% from the T4 is huge, especially in the Doom Raid. And as the difficulties get higher and you're getting more and more beefy enemies, that extra 5% is going to play in big. So you'll still notice he's not getting many assists. There's one, which makes Kestrel go again, as well as does 3% extra damage on top of everything. There it goes again. So that's 6% damage that she just brought to the table just by being on the field. So he does the right thing here. He goes for the basic instead of getting the special off. It wouldn't affect his Doc Ock anyway. Here comes Nebula. He should have used the special here. He uses the ultimate, which I guess is okay because it's going to chain to the War Machine. I would have used the special on the War Machine to get a bunch of counterattacks. The dodge on Nebula alone is okay, but really the only threat you're going to face here is the Black Bolt using his special and one-shotting Nebula. Now, if that's the case, it's not going to matter if you have dodge up or not, right? Because it can't be dodged. So there he goes. There's another 3% damage on top of the Rhino, which is great. He's got a slow here. Uses it on the Black Bolt. Obviously the right move. So here he comes. He should special the War Machine here, but he actually goes and does it on the Black Bolt. So he's got a bunch of counters, some deflects. He's got the speed. Yeah, that T4 in the basic, it guarantees 100% on an assist or on a counterattack to give her speed, which is really important. And it just does that extra percentile damage. I can't stress enough how important that basic T4 is. Now notice his Doom does get the offense up stripped from him both times he uses the ultimate. That's just RNG. Sometimes the Black Bolts don't have enough focus to peel it off. Most of the time they do. So there it gets peeled off. So you see he's running really low on time. Now he'll be the first to tell you that he moved a little bit slow here. I think this was his first time recording anything, so he might have been worried about that. But he's moving a little slow, and this is where Nebula is going to come in and save the day. This is where she really starts getting those assists out there, which is the main reason why she's so good for this Doom Raid. So there you go. Black Bolt's almost down. We're down to 20 seconds left with 3 enemies. Right now, this seems impossible. Look at that basic. That basic just crushed that Electro. Here comes another basic. 90,000 damage. Absolutely crushing the enemies. 10 seconds. That War Machine is still in the green. He gets a counterattack for 3% of his life. Just going nuts. Basic, 10%. Takes out the War Machine. 2 seconds left. Absolute, incredibly dominated. Nebula is absolutely an all-star in the Doom Raid, which is great because we're going to want to use her all over the place. So let me go ahead and pause this. Alright guys, if you like that video, let me know. I'm going to be doing some on Gamora and Moondragon in the Doom Raid. I actually have them, so that'll be my footage, which is always fun. And yeah, let me know what you think. Hit me in the comments, and as always, if you like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.